What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters and one eyebrow, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about Fear the Walking Dead and Dakota, and a crazy theory that I came up with that we'll have to see if it comes true in the back half of season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead. Obviously, spoiler warning for Fear the Walking Dead. But is Dakota worse than Ginny? I'm going to go with possibly, if they go this route, but it kind of fits based on what we saw with Dakota in the first half of season 6. And we learned a lot about Dakota in season 6, episode 7, just the conversation with Dakota and Strand. And she was okay with Strand going against her sister. And we know that, but nothing phases Dakota at all. And Strand even commented about Dakota and the lack of her concern or even caring about her sister, Ginny. And we kind of knew that about it, but something's off about that. We know that Ginny is terrible, but we see that up front. We see all about this character. Now, Ginny is all about protecting Dakota. Overkill. They're putting too much emphasis on it. And when Dakota was here with Ed, she was fine. She was fine not going to see Ginny ever again. And Ed's creepy. The whole thing is creepy here. And when they were playing chess, Dakota said that her father taught her how to play chess. Also, that Ginny killed their parents. What if that's a lie? We don't know if that's true at all. And what if Dakota actually killed their parents, right? There's just something off about Dakota. I just don't know what it is. It's just something about her after rewatching some of the episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. Dakota also knew about Emil. She knows all this information. She knows almost too much. And I thought that Dakota could possibly be the one that saved Morgan. But with all this talk about the stadium and the showrunners talking about, Madison, we never saw a body and the stadium's so close and nobody's gone until they're gone, or no one's gone until they're gone. I mean, it just makes that much sense to have Madison come back. She wrote the note. She saved Morgan. The stadium's so close. They've been building it up, building it up, building it up. And this is the prime opportunity for them to bring back this character, even though it wouldn't make sense in my book, and you know where I stand on that. But it just makes that sense. So if Dakota didn't save Morgan, how about Madison? And there's just something about Dakota. She knows all this information. Nothing seems to faze her. She's okay with her sister being taken down. And look at the look right there. It's like she's got the look like, don't suspect me for anything. I would never do anything wrong. Now, what if she's the one that actually killed Cameron, right? We still don't know who it was. And if Ed saved Dakota and Ed died, and Cameron was usually on ranger duty when Dakota left Lawton and he died, that's kind of a little pattern there too. And that's just something to it. Now, I don't know if Dakota killed Cameron. We just don't know yet. But if the earring fits, right? We don't see any earrings. Her hair's always down. So Dakota is a possible suspect. And we know that Dakota said to John that her sister Ginny is covering for someone or protecting someone. And she didn't say who, she didn't know, but she could be lying. Dakota could be lying about several things. She could be lying about who killed her parents. She could be lying about, who Ginny is protecting. And we know that Ginny protects Dakota. So Ginny could be protecting Dakota for sure. And there's just something weird about it. Ginny does not let Dakota talk. Ginny is always overprotective of her. It's almost like, I don't know, there's just something off about it. And we all know whoever has this knife killed Cameron. And John knows that. John and Strand both know that. And where is Dakota? With John and Morgan. So if John finds the knife in Dakota's belongings, boom, right? Dakota might have done it. Now we see here that John is digging a grave and there's a cowboy hat on the cross. But it's probably this person here. If you look at the hat, it looks to be the same person. And I believe that could be a ranger from Lawton that tried to scoop up Morgan and take him away. And I thought it could have been Strand, but that looks to be a white hand on the rope. And I doubt it's John. So I'm guessing that the Rangers went to go get Morgan and Dakota to save Dakota. And John kills this ranger, and then they bury him. So I just had to talk about that because it kind of connects. Also, Dakota is in the truck with John and Morgan, most likely the same truck. so Dakota is with them. What if she took this drug that Charlie used and injected Ed, but Dakota stole it from Charlie and she injects John when John finds the knife? Dakota gets away and she goes back to Lawton or somewhere else, right? I just don't know about this character. It just seems too much of a twist that should happen, that you thought Ginny was bad. Dakota is actually the worst of the two. She killed their parents and she's done some terrible things and she's been overprotected by Ginny so she can get away with it, right? It just fits. There's too much focus on Dakota and everything revolves on Dakota. Strand wants Dakota. Alicia wants Dakota. Morgan wants Dakota. And what if Dakota's terrible? All this time and focus on the wrong person. And we all know Ginny is bad and she needs to go. But what if Dakota is secretly bad and she's done some terrible things? We'll have to see if it plays out that way. It's just a theory right now. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe and tell them, Daryl.
No, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.